That's kind of the
Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of this reaction video.
So it's just different.
How does the Katzenjammer song actually come into being then? What's the routine?
Oh, there's no routine in that either. It's like no rules at all. No, we all write songs, but the band started with us playing songs. A friend of us wrote Matribe.
Yeah,
it's a fantastic songwriter. And we asked if we could just arrange those songs because they were too good to not be being played by anyone. They were just lying in a drawer. So we're continuing to work with him because it works really, really well. But he sometimes comes with his guitar and he plays an ID or something, and we develop his ideas. And the same things happen when we make our own stuff. We've created one song together, just one, and that's Rock, Paper, Scissors from the last album. Other than that, we're writing more ourselves, and then we take it into the group, and we're just jamming on the ideas.
Yeah, you did the cover version tonight, Land of Confusion, by Genesis. I mean, why that particular cover?
There we go.
I am responsible for that one. No, first of all, I'm a big Genesis fan. Both with Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel. Two different bands, both perfect, I think. Love it. And I grew up with that song. It's my first memory of a music video. I think it was 1985 or 86.
Yeah.
And then I was 5 years old, and I stood like this in front of the TV. I love the song and I love the video. And it's probably also a reason why I wanted to do music, because it really affected me from early on. And then since I liked this band so much, I rearranged the song years ago. And then we needed the cover version for a radio station in Norway. So I was just suggesting why I can play this. It's already it's arranged and everything. And it was just perfect from the first jam we had.
Great stuff. I mean, so that was your cover version. What would if you had to choose one cover version each?
Oh. Well, I actually have one. It's not very easy to spot. It's the one ballad that we played, Lady Marlene, is actually the verses are actually directly taken from Master of Puppets. But it's a ballad, so you wouldn't recognize it. But it's still the exact same melody, and I just spun on that idea and created Lady Marlene because of Master of Puppets. Beautiful.
Okay. What about yourselves?
I don't know if we should do a cover. It should be something completely different than we are, like Land of Confusion is. Maybe a 90s disco song or something. That would be really, really
Mr. Vain.
Yeah, something really that we grew up with. That would be really cool.
Cool. What about yourself?
We have been talking about Luftballons here in Germany.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. That's a good one. And you're coming to the UK anyway, next 2 or 3 weeks' time. You looking forward to that, all of you? So, I don't know, what is it about the UK that draws you in? That you want to change our views, get the UK love in Katzenjammer, I'm
needs
sure.
to loosen up.
Yeah.
If the Beatles made it there, we hope that there's a possibility for us as well to rewrite history. They did it here, actually. That's kind of cool. The UK is it's a very exciting market because there's a lot of bands trying to make it over there, just as in the United States or other places. But I think a lot of my favorite bands are from UK, so it's.
Yeah, inspiration-wise, where do you all draw from?
Oh, I have lots of bands. Radiohead is probably one of my favorite ones. Genesis is one of them, speaking of which.
I have to put a different YouTube video on.
Beatles and Beach Boys and old stuff. Led Zeppelin, probably, and Aretha Franklin and the good oldies.
Yeah, there. Yourself?
I might be most inspired by film music. Like Danny Elfman, Jan Thiersen, Björn Eastfeldt, which is Swedish, and actually John Williams. There's a lot of good film composers out there, and I think for me, this is how I kind of approach the the way I approach music is making an idea like with a big symphonic orchestra, and of course we're just 4 people here, so we have to strip it down to 4 people. But the idea is like always big, and I think that's my approach to music.
So I always try to explain at least 5 instruments in the same time. At the same time.
Yeah, no, I mean, you do play stuff. I don't know. At one point you were playing three instruments at the same time. Why? Why?
Because, because as Solveig says, we have to.
You're pushing yourselves. You want to push yourselves.
Like if we could, we would play a whole orchestra, but we only got 2 hands and 1 mouth and 2 legs, so we have to use whatever we got, and that's why we're playing 3, and you'd play 2 instruments at the same time, and yeah, that's why we do these things.
Great stuff. I mean, for music news readers and listeners in the UK that have never heard you before, if you had to choose 3 tracks from your repertoire for them to listen to, what would you say?
Oh, a bar and sorry. I said 3 or 1?
3.
Okay.
Or 3.
Each. You got 3 each.
Yeah, a bar in Amsterdam.
Yeah. 1.
Hey ho. Oh, can I choose
There's
4?
no right or wrong.
No, but it's just like 3 is not enough.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
All right.
A bar in Amsterdam, hey ho. Shut up! Sorry. I just feel so strong for that. Virginia Clem.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's nice.
And yeah, that's great. It's okay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
We had 3 each actually. We had 3 each.
We had 3 each.
3 each.
Okay, then it was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was just me.
No,
Have all
all
the
of you.
responsibility.
Let's see that. Or I'm fine with 3.
Okay.
What would
then
you
I
add?
could-
Anyone else add in any other ones
I
too?
would. I would probably add maybe Cocktails and Ruby Slippers from the last album, because it's so different from both A Bar in Amsterdam and Hey Ho and God's Great. So that shows a totally different side of us, a more poppy, crazy side.
You have 2 more, you know.
Oh, I have 2 more. But I've also got
Two more.
God's Great. I think God's Great is the most important song we've got in the set. I really, really, really love that song. And actually, we discussed with our producer he wasn't too keen on having it on our latest album. But we were very, very determined to have it on the CD, and I'm so glad we got through. It got through.
Yeah, it's an important song.
Good stuff. I mean, just a quick question. So, A Kiss Before You Go is an album that hasn't come out in the UK yet, but is out in Europe and Germany and doing well. How's that changed from Le Pop? What direction did you... How's that transgression happened?
Well, I think the biggest difference is that in Le Pop we were not settled as a band yet. We were still searching for the Katzenjammer sound, and you can hear that in the music, that we're still searching, we're finding our sound and finding Katzenjammer. And on the second album, this is settled. We know the sound, we found each other, and we know what Katzenjammer is. So it's more mature, more developed, and even more... Well, we mix up a lot of different genres, but still it's more kind of directed in a certain direction. So it's more mature and a little bit more metallic than the first one. The first one is maybe a little bit inch warmer.
Superb. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And is there anything you'd like to say to Music News listeners, readers, watchers?
Check us out, katzenjammer.com. That's the website.
Come see us in London.
Yeah.
Yes.
1st of December.
Fantastic. And as an inspiration for the new album, Kiss Before You Go, can I have a kiss before I go? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
To see you in London. Cheers.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. I did. You get to know a bit about the band, what instruments they play, what songs they've got, like about Amsterdam. Can't pronounce it right, so I do apologise. Yeah. So I will end this here before I get awkward. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Leave a like, comment, find me on social media, and I will see you guys real soon with a brand new video. Bye now.